Hi everyone, I'm Kathy. I am a carnivore and I really want to talk about it. I'm vlogging, and today I wanted to talk about my 4th week. I'm currently finishing up my 5th week, but I have a minute now uh, to film, so I'm gonna do it. Uh, During that 3rd week, a whole lot of things happened that just was crazy. So, first, I was trying to kind of wean myself off of anti-inflammatories, over-the-counter stuff, but it wasn't going super well because that was also my first week back at work after almost 2 weeks off on and going on a trip and stuff like that, and so my back was not happy about it. During that week, I had my first what I called my tired day. Like, I woke up and I was just tired, coffee didn't help. And it was somewhat of a flashback to when I was on carbs and sugar. Although I wasn't like super stressed about it. Um I wasn't I didn't get overly mad about it, it's just I did think about it and why, and I do think it was probably because of work, that I didn't, that my body was like, whoa, wait a minute, you're doing all this work. So during this week, I also decided to stop my acid reflux meds. I did told myself, you're going to wait at least 5-6 weeks before doing this. And I'm like, no, here, week 4, let's give it a try. Yeah, that backfired big time. I also tried, well, I got a ketone monitor and checked my numbers during this week just a couple of times. And I was in ketosis, but it was a fairly low number. And I was like, boy, I know how to make this better. Let's do a fast. So I did a butter fast for a day. And although I made it through, I did eat a little meat, but the idea is you do mostly butter. The next day, man, I just couldn't stop eating. It was eat, 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 eat. And so basically that just threw my gut off. I lean toward constipation with this, the way I eat, and it was just not good. I ended up having a really bad day when the constipation finally let loose, and I felt crappy all morning because of it. Like, my gut was like, what did you just do to me? Then during this time, my acid reflux came back, and with a vengeance. It was a pretty much constant burn in my esophagus, and it almost makes me feel like I need to eat more. And I think that may be a learned response from back when I ate crap, and if I ate when I felt this, it would go away. So, did not like that. And then it took like 5 days before the acid reflux meds kicked back in. Like, I was dealing with that during all of this stuff, during the butter fast, during my tired day. And so yeah, everything was out of whack again. The last thing I did is I decided to buy some carnivore meat treats. I'm not going to go into names or what I bought, but it was the essential, similar to jerky, but it had a couple of things in it. It had some onion and it had some garlic. And so I'm driving, heading to work, and I eat some, and I'm chewing on it, and my mouth just had this burn in it. There was no like spice in there, not spice like pepper. There may have been a little bit of black pepper, but black pepper's never done this to me. And none of these spices have done this to me, unless it was from like a jalapeno or those kind of peppers. And it didn't it wasn't severe pain, but it was consistent. It was just this consistent burn on my tongue, on the roof of my mouth. I went, and I liked the treats well enough, and I hadn't had a chance, and it was starting to help my stomach, because I think that was the day of my bad tummy issues in the morning. Well, more colon issues, I should say. And so I ate another one. The burn was still there, but it wasn't hurting me. But I could feel it like going down my throat, all the way down to my stomach. And then on the third one that I decided to nibble on, I decided to inhale a piece. So I start coughing. This little tiny piece of me goes flying across the car while I'm driving. And I could tell there's another piece stuck back there. I could not stop coughing. My body was trying to clear that out. And I was like, oh God, am I going to have an allergic reaction and have my throat swell up while I'm driving? And I finally had to pull over, and I went into this gas station, some weird gas station, by the way. And I go in, and I was like, I should get some milk, because that should settle it down, and I can drink that. And no milk, not even none. And so I just grabbed a Diet Pepsi, which was my go-to drink for decades. And it did help. It kind of rinsed stuff down. I think the carbonation, it didn't even occur to me to get just seltzer water. So it's been Diet Pepsi has been my one break from carnivore. And you know what? It didn't take me down any bad road or anything. I did end up finishing it. I was like, Kathy, stick it out the car door, and pour it out. You're done coughing, your throat feels fine. But in the end, I sipped on it throughout my day. And so anyway, so I made some notes here. Some things I'm going to probably not do. One is I'm not going to force a fast. That was way too soon in this process for me. And because I still haven't gotten my eating patterns down. My job is kind of weird schedules. I mean, look at me, I'm filming in the car. So it's just odd. And so, and in a few months, if I feel like it, I'll do it. I can kind of naturally fast on the carnivore after I eat a big meal. The trouble is that when it's finally time for me to eat again, and my body's telling me, I'm sometimes in a position where I can't. And then that's bad, because I'll get hangry, and it's that's not good. I'm just not pleasant at that point. And what else? I'm not stopping my acid reflux meds. Not for a while. I probably won't until I pull myself off of coffee. If you guys have watched my previous videos, you know that I'm still having coffee with cream and sugar in it. And that is like the only holdout I have. And I feel like that's going to be part of it. And I will stop it. I truly believe I can. And especially because I sleep well generally. I had a bad night 2 nights ago, but my back was really killing me, and I kept waking up, and then my dog woke me up, pacing in the living room. And so, just other than that kind of stuff, I sleep well, and I go to bed early, so I'm up early, and I'm pretty awake. So, and I gotta say, I did try just doing butter coffee. I haven't tried the heavy whipping cream yet. It's in the house. That may be what I'll do tomorrow morning. It's my day off. And see. How's that? That plus butter. Can I manage that? But in the end, I think I'm drinking coffee partly for the caffeine and partly for the sugar. So when I don't have the sugar, I'm like, why am I even drinking this? So that's it. I've started, by necessity, stretching every morning. I need to get a better routine going. I may pull up a yoga stretching video. I've got somebody saved in my YouTube that does that, and her thing is like a half hour long, because I can't go into work each day with this back locked up. So once I stretch really good, my lower back, all the hips, the hip flexors, my quads need to get stretched out, then my back loosens up and I'm in a much better shape to get through the day. But I got to do it every day, and I should probably do it every night too. At this point, I'm rambling, so I think I'm gonna stop here. I don't like making my videos too long. I will do another video about my day yesterday, but I'm gonna do that in another video, because and my 5th week. I'll sum that up on maybe tomorrow afternoon. So anyway, thank you guys for watching and listening, and I hope you like my videos, and I hope I have earned your subscription. We'll see you later.